Hey everyone, welcome back to Criminal Minds Unleashed. It's been a minute, but I'm so glad to be here with you all again. I've missed connecting with each and every one of you. Whether you're a longtime subscriber or new to the channel, I'm excited to dive back into some deep, compelling stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Today, we're uncovering one of the most heart-wrenching mysteries that has captivated an entire community for over a decade. This is the tragic and still unresolved case of Ayla Reynolds. A case filled with twists, unanswered questions, and a mother's relentless pursuit of justice. We're going to delve deep into the events leading up to Ayla's disappearance, the investigation that followed, and the haunting legacy that still lingers today. This is a story you won't want to miss. On a cold December morning in 2011, in the quiet town of Waterville, Maine, a nightmare began that would haunt a family and an entire community for years to come. 20-month-old Ayla Reynolds, a vivacious toddler with wispy blonde hair and icy blue eyes, vanished from her crib, setting off one of the largest and most perplexing missing person cases in Maine's history. Ayla Belle Reynolds was born on April 4, 2010, to Trista Reynolds. Her father, Justin DiPietro, was initially skeptical about his paternity. It wasn't until a DNA test confirmed he was indeed Ayla's father that Justin began to play a role in her life, and even then, it was minimal. Trista described Ayla as a bundle of joy. She loved music and dancing, especially to Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. She had a mischievous streak, often emptying her aunt's purse and flashing a sly smile before scurrying away giggling. Ayla was also caring, always trying to help with her younger brother, Raymond. In October 2011, Trista Reynolds faced a significant challenge. Struggling with substance abuse, she made the difficult decision to enter rehab. Initially, she entrusted Ayla and her younger son to her sister Jessica and her mother Becca's care. However, on October 17th, just 4 days into Trista's treatment, the situation took an unexpected turn. Justin DiPietro and his mother Phoebe contacted Child Protective Services, CPS, seeking custody of Ayla. In a controversial move, CPS approved this request without a court order or a formal custody hearing. The justification given was that the dad trumps the aunt any day, a statement that legal experts later criticized as incorrect. The transfer of custody was dramatic. When police officer Charles Weaver accompanied Justin to Jessica's home to retrieve Ayla, the scene was heart-wrenching. Jessica pleaded with the officer, claiming Justin had been abusive in the past. When Justin appeared, Ayla reportedly broke down crying and tried to flee. Officer Weaver later stated that if it had been up to him, he wouldn't have let Ayla go with Justin. Ayla moved in with Justin at his mother Phoebe's home in Waterville. Justin lived in the basement, while his mother, sister Elisha, and Elisha's daughter lived upstairs. During this time, Trista called daily to check on Ayla, but her concerns grew. On November 12th, Justin took Ayla to the emergency room with a broken arm. He claimed he had slipped and fallen on her the previous night. While accidents happen, this incident, combined with Ayla's reported fear of Justin, raised red flags for Trista. The night of December 16, 2011, was supposed to be like any other. According to Justin, he put Ayla to bed around 8 p.m. Present in the house that night were Justin, his sister Elisha, his girlfriend Courtney Roberts, and their 2 young children. Justin's mother, Phoebe, was away for the night. The next morning, December 17th, Justin claims he went to check on Ayla around 9 a.m. and found her crib empty. He called 911 at 8:49 a.m., reporting Ayla missing. What followed was an unprecedented search effort that would captivate the nation. Local, state, and federal agencies descended on Waterville. The FBI's Child Abduction Rapid Deployment Team canvassed the neighborhood. Divers searched nearby waterways. Volunteers combed through woods and fields. The community rallied, offering a $30,000 reward for information leading to Ayla's recovery. Trista, who was staying at a motel in South Portland, received the devastating news from her father. She rushed to Waterville, her heart filled with fear and hope. As days turned to weeks, troubling details emerged. On December 30th, police announced they had found Ayla's blood in the DiPietro home, more than a small cut would produce. They stated they no longer believed Ayla had been abducted by a stranger, casting doubt on Justin's story. The three adults in the home that night, Justin, Elisha, and Courtney, maintained their innocence. But their accounts raised questions. How could someone enter the small house, take Ayla from her crib, and leave without waking anyone? Why did Justin allegedly drive to Portland and back before calling 911? Why had he recently taken out a $25,000 life insurance policy on Ayla? More disturbing evidence came to light. In January 2013, police revealed to Trista the extent of the blood evidence found in the home. Blood was found on Ayla's slippers, on her doll, on the couch in the living room, and most disturbingly, a fist-sized stain on Justin's mattress in the basement. Blood spatter on the walls consistent with Ayla's height suggested blunt force trauma or projectile vomiting. The case gripped the nation. News outlets from local papers to national programs like Nancy Grace covered Ayla's disappearance extensively. Websites and blogs dedicated to the case sprang up, some supporting the DiPietros, others backing Trista. Trista became a constant presence in the media, organizing vigils and keeping Ayla's story alive. Justin, initially silent, later made appearances defending his innocence. The community's response was overwhelming. Local businesses donated food for searchers, trash companies inspected every dumpster, and volunteers spent countless hours looking for any sign of Ayla. As the investigation stalled, Trista Reynolds refused to give up. In 2017, she took the extraordinary step of having Ayla legally declared dead. This allowed her to file a wrongful death lawsuit against Justin DiPietro in December 2018. The lawsuit wasn't about money. It was a strategic move to force the release of police files and compel Justin to testify under oath. Serving Justin with the lawsuit proved challenging, as he had moved to California. Trista's legal team resorted to publishing the summons in newspapers in both Maine and Los Angeles. The civil case has moved slowly, delayed further by the COVID-19 pandemic. But progress is being made. Police files have been released to Trista's lawyer, and experts are being hired to analyze the evidence. On December 17, 2021, exactly 10 years after Ayla's disappearance, Justin was deposed under oath. Many questions remain unanswered in Ayla's case. Why did CPS approve the custody change without a proper hearing? What really happened the night Ayla disappeared? Why have no charges been filed, despite the blood evidence? The case has also raised issues about how missing children cases are handled, the role of media in such investigations, and the challenges of pursuing justice through civil courts when criminal charges aren't filed. Throughout this ordeal, the image of Ayla has remained vivid in the public's mind. Trista has shared stories of her daughter's vibrant personality, how she loved to dance, how she would intentionally fall and look up to make sure everyone was laughing, how she tried to help with her baby brother. These glimpses of Ayla's short life have kept her memory alive and the public invested in her case. The disappearance of Ayla Reynolds remains one of Maine's most haunting unsolved mysteries. It's a story of a mother's relentless pursuit of truth, a community's enduring hope, and the dark questions that surround that fateful night in December 2011. As we approach the end of 2023, nearly 12 years after Ayla's disappearance, the fight for justice continues. Trista Reynolds and her legal team are still working tirelessly to uncover the truth. The civil case is ongoing, with experts analyzing evidence and depositions being taken. For Trista Reynolds and all those who loved Ayla, the search for answers goes on. They won't rest until they know what really happened to the little girl with the gap-toothed grin who disappeared on a cold Maine night, leaving behind only questions and a community forever changed by her loss. Ayla's case serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in our child protection system, the complexities of family dynamics, and the enduring impact of an unsolved tragedy on a community. It also stands as a testament to a mother's undying love and relentless pursuit of justice for her child. As we remember Ayla Reynolds, we're reminded of the importance of cherishing our loved ones, protecting the vulnerable, and never giving up in the face of injustice. Ayla's story is far from over, and many hope that one day the full truth will come to light, bringing closure to a case that has haunted Maine for over a decade. As we wrap up this deep dive into the tragic disappearance of Ayla Reynolds, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think happened that night in 2011? Do you believe we'll ever get the answers needed to bring closure to this case? Let's discuss it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspectives. If you found this story compelling and want to stay updated on more true crime cases and other thought-provoking content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support helps keep this channel going, and I truly appreciate every one of you for being here.